Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my God, I forgot my glasses. So I guess I'm not going to read. No, I'm going to read, but I'm going to have to go get my glasses, yo. I'm sorry. I got here without my glasses, and today is oracles, and there is a way I can read anything on the oracles. Stacy Marco without my glasses. So, pretend that this was a dream, that you thought I started the live, but I didn't just quite yet. And I'm going to be right back. See, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. There was nothing to see. I didn't get up and get my glasses. That was a fixture of your imagination. And we're all good. Good morning and welcome to Blue Witch Presents Coffee Break with Laura González. My name is Laura González. This is the coffee break. Yes, I ran out of breath because I did like 5 incredibly fast paces to go get my glasses. But we are back and ready to do oracles today for the coffee break. So it's going to be all Stacy DeMarco today. We haven't done that in forever. So it's going to be all Stacy DeMarco. We have Queen of the Moon Oracle. We have the Elemental Oracle. We have the Gospel of Aradia Oracle. We have the Divine Animals Oracle and the Halloween Oracle. Now, if you ever wonder if this is all the collection of all the oracles that Stacy DeMarco ever produced, no, I'm missing a few. I've been catching pretty frequently lately. Yes, because I've been late very frequently lately. How are you, La Dancy Nancy? And how are you, Marvelously Marissa? I was running around because I am late. I started 12:05, 12:07, 12:07, I think it was. I started late and then I forgot my glasses and I had to get up and go get my glasses. And that was right before you got here, both of you. So if you opened your live and you saw an empty screen, it's because I was running getting my glasses. Anyway, let us breathe. Oof, my hand's still hurting. Let us breathe. At this moment, we like to ask the divine to let us see what we need to see, and that information be used for the greater good. So be it. All right, folks, let's see what our first oracle has to say for today. We have extremes, hot moon. Hot moon is the name of the card and speaks of extremes. Number 34. Yeah, there was no way I could read any of this without my glasses. Remember back in the day when I could read without glasses? That's how long we've been doing the coffee break, folks. Learn how to handle crisis with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There might be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. These too shall pass. The affirmation, I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. So, learn how to handle crisis with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflict than rage and outrage. There might be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. The affirmation, if you wish to claim it. I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. That's our first card for today. I also forgot my pride hearts, but those are in the front room by the door. I'm not running to get them. You have to imagine my pride coming out of my head. Queer pride. And at this point, I think for all of us, laughing is a better solution than crying, because what do you mean offense? Around the reflecting pool? Like, okay. Let's commemorate 250 years of freedom with offense. We better laugh, because crying is... I think we're all dried out. There's no more tears. You know. And of course there's action. Right? But I'm like, what do you mean offense? Oh my goodness. Salud. All right, second card for today. Ooh, bushfires. Oh my God, we never, ever, ever had this card before. Australian indigenous people with the knowledge and the art of the bushfires. Look at the beauty of this card. It's just fantastic. Me and my sharp tongue learning to use humor instead of anger. I'm telling you, we have to laugh, because at this point, that's what we are. We are the joke. We are the laughing stock. And so guess what? This card represents fury. Extreme emotions, once engaged, are hard to put back in the container. Anger is a healthy emotion, yet fury is less necessary. Warlike emotions should be tempered unless survival requires it. Emotional intelligence is required at this time. Very interesting. Are we all burning the same anger fire? The same anger fuel? I think we are, to a certain degree, right? But listen to this advice. There is a reason why we have two cards so far, telling us to kind of sort of chill a little. Extreme emotions, once engaged, are hard to put back in the container. Anger is a healthy emotion, yet fury is less necessary. Warlike emotions should be tempered unless survival requires it. Emotional intelligence is required at this time. Right? That is the message from the Elemental Oracle. I swear to you, in all these years, I've never seen this card. And I was telling you a few coffee breaks back, once I open a deck of cards, like a new deck of cards, I go through all the cards that day, and then I never like go through all the deck of cards again, you know. I just use them. And it's peculiar that we never, ever, ever had that card before. And it came out today with the fury and anger. La Nancy, thank you. She says, this is why I always recommend you for readings, because the accuracy. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will say, recommend me for classes now. You know, we have classes. We have So 2 weeks ago, or rather Sunday the 14th, we did Tonatiuh, the sun god, and it was all about the sun, and it was all about movement and creativity and activity, which is the energy of the sun. And then on Sunday, this coming Sunday, we are going to have Embodying the Teteoh, and we do that this month, talking about Coyolxauhqui and Tonatiuh, the energy of the sun and the moon together. How to embody the myth, the philosophy of both Coyolxauhqui as the moon and Tonatiuh as the sun. As we just passed summer solstice 3 days back, we're still honoring and celebrating the sun. So the sun and the moon for Sunday for Embodying the Teteoh. It is a sliding scale event, so 13, 26, 13, 20, 26, whatever your heart desires and your wallet allows. The first part of the gathering, I'm talking about the myths. I'm talking about the importance of the myth, how to integrate the myth into our lives. And then we do a meditation with the natural forces. In this case, the meditation is going to be about the sun and the moon. What am I going to be saying on the I don't know, whatever comes out at the moment. And then the recording stops there. Then we do a circle style gathering in which we all talk about the lessons that we learned, how we're going to plan to embody these energies, this Teteoh, how our life experiences are going. Now, because it is in a community circle style, to fix anybody, we're not there certainly to give advice, and we're not there to. So the person sharing will share about the Teteoh if they have a present matter in life at the moment, and also we will just witness and listen to each other. It's a pretty cool environment if you want to just connect with community. You know, it's a great way to do it. That's going to be this Sunday. And then, of course, for next week, we are already preparing the classes. It's going to be Xochipilli. You don't want to miss the class on Xochipilli. I promise. About art and beauty and movement and sensuality and sexuality and medicine plants and all that kind of stuff. We're going to talk about the research. We're going to talk about misconceptions. We're going to decolonize Xochipilli, right? And then towards the end of July, which it just happens that we put them together that way, we're going to talk about Xochiquetzalli and Xochipilli beauty, joy, movement as resistance, folks. So embodying Xochipilli and Xochiquetzalli, which I think is very, very needed for this environment in which we are, this swamp in which we are existing. Let's be the flower that comes out of the swamp. So that is in for July and all that. But there's an event going on right now, and it's free. I'll tell you all about it after the next card. The next couple of cards, because I've been talking for too long. Let me do 2 cards, and then I'll tell you about the event. Woo! We have a lot of fire today. Unsurprisingly, there's a lot of fire. We just had the solstice. So we have the masculine, and we were talking about anger. We were talking about balance, and now we have this also about, a little bit of like, Okay, so the masculine. Someone with a positive, strong masculine energy will influence or assist you. Balance the masculine. This is the 3rd time today that we've been told to balance. Balance the masculine and feminine aspects of your own personality. Even if you can overpower someone physically, remember that the greatest strength is shown through mercy and gentleness. Seek equality. The bee to the flower, the sun to the moon, the hunter to the protector, spear, arrow, harpoon. The half of the seed, mercy, although powerful, strength through gentleness, love so masterful. Hello, whoever is on Facebook over there, and hello, Vintage Lock. It has been a minute. Welcome to the coffee break. Third card today that is talking about balance, folks. Okay, let's pay attention to that. Are we letting our anger get the better of us? The better of us or the best of us? How is the saying going? How is the saying go? Can English today. Someone with a positive, strong masculine energy will influence or assist you. Balance the masculine and feminine aspects of your own personality. Even if you can't overpower someone physically, remember that the greatest strength is shown through mercy and gentleness. Seek equality. The bee to the flower, the sun to the moon, the hunter, the protector, spear, arrow, harpoon. The half of the seed, mercy, although powerful, strength to gentleness, love, so masterful. That is the energy of the masculine. And I was telling you folks about an event, and now I got to tell you now because I'm seeing the recurrence of fire, the fire element on the readings today. So we have fire, we have equality, we have balance, we have masculine, feminine, right? Oh, that reminds me of the event that is going to start today, the Magic Fire Festival, hosted by Wendy Mata. The Fire Magic Festival starts today. It's a 3-day festival, online classes. And I have a class for you. I have a class for you there that is free and is about energy cleansings with Copal smoke, right? Energy cleansings with Copal smoke. And for the 13 witches, if you're listening, I go way deeper into the Copal smoke. So kind of what we did Monday, but it's more focused only on the Copal smoke and the Copal resin, the Copal smoke, the tradition, where it comes from, and then how to do it. And I go a little bit slower and a little bit deeper. For those who are part of the 13 witches, this is a little deeper, and it's free. It's absolutely free to attend. I think if you sign up, you get some free classes, and then you get the option to sign up for an event and get a discount and You know how they usually go those events with Wendy Mata. If you have it on you and you have the capital to invest on your education, I will recommend buy the thing. If you don't have the fluidity financially right now, go watch all the free stuff. Nobody's gonna, tell you you can't watch the free. That's the point. That's the point of doing free stuff, because folks, like I've mentioned to you before, we get paid, right? Like I get paid. I get paid by Wendy Mata to do a free class. And then she puts the free class and the event together, and then she sells other stuff that some people can or cannot afford. Now, I'm not telling you just watch the free stuff. If you can afford and invest on your education, by all means, she's highlighting people of color. She really is trying to highlight teachers of folk tradition, magic, and people. Of course, it's not only people of color, but I highly recommend go on my website, bluewitch.org. Go into the calendar section. This is the easiest way to get there. Go in the calendar section today. Click right there on the the Magic Fire Festival. Sign up for it, and that should give you access to my free class, Cleansings with Copal Smoke. And like always, remember, I'm not teaching anything that is close traditions, because what is close, I don't talk about. This is just logic, right? Because a lot of people ask me, oh, but is this close tradition? No, it's not close. If it was close, I wouldn't be talking about it. the things, the details, the extra parts of a ceremony, right? I'm teaching you how to do a cleansing with Copal smoke. I'm not teaching you how to do a whole ceremony. The whole ceremony, you had to be part of the community, and then that's how you learn the whole ceremony. Anyway, we have 2 more cards for today. Let's do the next 2 cards. Let me please, for the love of God, be quiet. We have another card with a lot of fire today, folks. Look at that. Is the rhinoceros, but it has, I forget the name of the mystical men that do the thing with the fire. I don't want to mess up and say something that is not accurate. Maybe it's on the reading. But these folks that practice this fire thing have a specific name. Okay, let's see what the message is. Rhinoceros. Seek moderation in all things. Find the middle path. 4 out of 4 are telling us to balance and not to burn all the midnight oil at once. Seek moderation in all things. Find the middle path. Not everything is an extreme choice of black versus white. Being passionate about something is positive, but to be obsessed may not be. Leave behind what you no longer need. That is so interesting, guys. Seek moderation in all things. Find the middle path. Not everything is an extreme choice. Not everything is an extreme choice of black versus white. Being passionate about something is positive, but to be obsessed may not be. Leave behind what you no longer need. So this is 4 out of 4 cards that tell us to find balance, not to burn out, not to burn everything around us, to find equality between masculine and feminine, etc., etc. I find that to be incredible that all the cards today are talking about the exact same thing. And we just have a summer solstice, and we have the magic fire festival. So, interesting. I don't think it's on a negative note. I think they're just telling us to be measured, not to burn all the fireworks all at once, right? To pace ourselves. Pace ourselves, not because you're doing anything wrong or bad, but because it's a marathon, not a short run, right? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So to keep some gas on the tank, if you will. All the metaphors about fire and burning oil and all that. But yeah, 4 out of 4 cards told us that. Let's see what the last card. Right? Are you going to be about balance and fire, or are you going to be the odd one out? Let's see. Don't overthink it, Laura. Just go for the 1 card. All right. We have the vampire. Different kind of fire, if you ask me. The vampire. The vampire. Right? This is the one from the Halloween Oracle. Oh, Laura, I love the Halloween Oracle because right after my birthday, I start thinking about Halloween. And my birthday is coming. For those who don't know, okay, folks, here we go. Should the vampire card appear in your reading, it might indicate that you are being drained in this way and the time has come for stronger boundaries. We need to be very aware of what gives us energy in our lives and what takes it away. We should be aware of needing people to need us and why we invite people like this into our home, workplace. If indeed we have them around us. Developing the emotional intelligence within ourselves help us defend against this kind of emotional and psychic attack and enable us to foster healthy, equal relationships of all kinds. 5 out of 5. The deepest, the coldest, the craving of the blood, the hole never filled, the longing like a flood. Should the vampire card appear in your reading, indicate that you are being drained in this way and the time has come for stronger boundaries. We need to keep very aware. We need to be very aware of what gives us energy in our lives and what takes it away. We should be aware of needing people to need us and why we invite people like this into our homes, workplaces, and lives. If indeed we have them around us, developing the emotional intelligence within ourselves help us defend against this kind of emotional and psychic attack and enables us to foster healthy, equal relationships of all kinds. The deepest, the coldest, the craving, the hole never filled, the longing like a flood. Cool relationships, balancing the fire. Today's oracles are all about finding balance and not burning up. I mean, 5 out of 5 cards are telling us the exact same thing. So focus, divine, pace yourselves. Don't allow that fire to consume you, my love. Don't allow that fire to consume you. Utilize the fire to give you fuel and to keep you going, but don't allow it to burn you up or burn. My little hair is all messy. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Your tips are always welcome. I really appreciate what you need. No tip is too small or too big. Thank you all for doing that. Thank you for the recommendations, La Dancy Nancy and everybody that recommends me for the services and or for classes. Please come to all the classes. They are built for you with so much love and care. I was jumping up and down with joy yesterday while doing my research for Xochipilli because it's such an interesting Teteoh. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is Laura González, and until we meet again, never forget that you are loved and keep that balance and don't burn out, please. Facebook. You know, we have to wait for Facebook because I don't want to delete the broadcast. Okay, there it goes. Facebook is done. And bye-bye, YouTube and website. And bye-bye.